Well, g'day everybody, Steve from Mud Ducks 4-wheel drive touring. We have another spotlight on Campgrounds today. Finds us at Sheba Dam's Recreational Reserve camping area. It's all of those names. You'll see whichever one you like depending on what you're looking at. I'll give you a quick look at it. Okay, so I'm parked over near the day use area. And in the day use area is this nice sort of shed structure with some tables. It's quite nice. Now this Sheba Dam area, by the way, is not far from the town of Hanging Rock. Hanging Rock itself is not far from Nundle. Nundle's not far from Tamworth, you get where I'm coming from. And I'll give you a look. This area here is all campground. I'm here on a Saturday afternoon, so there's a few people around. I'll try not to bother them. So in the centre camping here, a little bit slopey, but there's fire pits as you can see, or fire scars. There's bins here, and it's a day use area because of Sheba Dam, which we're coming down here to show you. Now there's a little bridge down there that you probably can see. You walk across to go to Sheba Dam there. But I'll give you a look at Sheba Dam. Now, as I said, we're at the day use end of it, so the campground goes on. But there's ways to get down there. You'll be on YouTube, guys. So, as you can see, friendly fishermen. So there's the dam, looking very cool. Unfortunately, I just walked past a fire pit that's got broken bottles in it. That's a bit sad. But anyhow, this little track I'm walking on gets you around to more parts of the dam and so on. So anyway, I'll come back out here. I don't want to go too close to the dam because I'll disturb the guys who are fishing, and they probably needed to be a bit quieter. As you can see, there's a concrete table, and there'd be more than one of them. There's more than one of them. But at table, so all the centre section, as you can see, easily camped in. Fire pits. There's bins. The bins are lying on their side at the moment, or some of them are. But there is bins provided. This campground, I think, is at no cost. Notes in the description and below and before and earlier. That's all day use parking down there. Some nice seating. The signs to tell you about Sheba Dams. I'm going to have a quick look at these. The historic Sheba Dams were built in 1888 by the American Gold Mining Company. The dams were built to supply water to the surrounding gold mines, including Sheba Mine. Both dams were constructed within 3 weeks, mostly with Chinese labour. The water rights were owned by the Prisk family, with the water being sold and distributed to the mines by a series of water races. The water was released to the mines by the water gatekeeper. The last known keeper was William Thomas McArdle. The water was released via A gate. The key to this gate is now at the Nundle Museum. The dams are now controlled by Lands Department with Tamworth Regional Council. So there you go. Bit of history about the mining. There's the placard of the wildlife and so on. And down in the middle here, as I said, there's a few campers around, so I don't want to bother them. You can see like a communal shed area, fire pit, and there's a couple of swags set up in that shed, and why wouldn't you? and that looks pretty nice and flat. But up here where this camper is with a roof topper, that's also pretty flat, as it sort of would have to be if you're roof topping. There's more up that way, so that's a nice flat looking area just off in front of us, just about there. That looks pretty good. Kaz has wandered around, she looks pretty good. I'll keep walking. I drove in this way, so that central camping area where there's a few people around that building is slightly slopey, but it's not too bad. And I'll stay away from the current campers, just because I think I should try to not disturb them too much if possible. Now if I hadn't turned left off the main road, and that is the main road there, that's Barry Street or Barry Highway, it's Barry something. You turn straight into here, and you can come straight down. There's all the signs that tell you about it. You come straight down and head towards more camping down that way. But before you even get down there, turn right, go towards the amenities, and you can camp as evidenced up there to the right, down there in the middle. Looks like camping here is pretty well anywhere you like, so that's pretty nice. And if you go past the amenities, which look like they'd be pretty good, you've got another structure down the bottom here, and as you can see, another camp there, so that's fairly flat, but you can camp all through this bit. I'm walking down a significant hill at the present time, so it's a little bit slopey, but no doubt doable. But if you come right down the bottom here, it flattens out a fair bit again. So it's quite big, this one. Plenty of room for a few groups. Yeah. And certainly if you needed a little communal area, camp somewhere near this and you'd be fine. Now, it's a fair sort of wander around this place. So down that road there, it takes you right round. Now, I'm not going to walk around there, but it takes you right around the bottom of this lake area here. And in the distance, you might see a gazebo and some vehicles. So I'll be 80% confident you camp there. It looks like they're camped, doesn't look like they're just there for day use. You'll be a fair way away from the amenities there, but it wouldn't be a bad spot. So you can get around there. Now, as we're down the bottom now, there's a look pretty well up the campground. There's bins everywhere. So the council here is doing a really good job of trying to keep the place tidy. And we can help by not putting glass in fires. And if bins are full, of course, take your rubbish home. Pretty straightforward. So, like even this part, this is like it's almost a roundabout. There's a turning circle right round it. And you've got this seat here. But if you've got a small enough setup, you can camp here, why not? So there's that. So this is pretty decent sort of campground. As I said, it's not far out of Hanging Rock, Nundle region, which is all part of Tamworth Shire, and it's a pretty good one from what I can see here. It's popular enough, there's plenty of people around, so that's good, and it's quite pretty. So obviously the major attraction here is the dam. Not sure about boating. I'm imagining maybe not in boating, but you can certainly walk right down to the water's edge here very easily. You may have been allowed to launch boats before, maybe kayaks or something, I don't know, maybe you can still do that. Anything I find out I'll put in somewhere for you guys. But I found this jetty. You can certainly swim in here, there's a ladder off the jetty going down into a dam. So I'm assuming you can swim. Oh geez, that was a step up. I'll take you out the jetty and give you a look. And you can see across the water those people I was telling you about that camped over there. So how's that for a spot? I'll give you a look around anti-clockwise from the jetty. Plenty of birds. A little bit of road noise from the road because we're very close to it. But it's pretty nice, just the same. So that's your look right around the jetty. And there's your ladder for getting in the water. So that's all very nice, I reckon. It says shallow water, so don't dive. Good tip. Don't be doing any diving. But, Karen and I are not staying here. This is all part of a trip we're doing, but we come past it, so I like to video as many campgrounds for you guys as I can and give you a good look at them. So if you're in the region, I'd definitely give it a look, but you won't be alone. So if alone's your thing, maybe not this one, but otherwise it's quite nice. It's quite big, it's not far from a town, so you can do pretty well anything you'd like, I think, within reason. So with that said, I'll pull the pin on it here. Hope you enjoyed this one. It's not bad. Sheba Dam's Reserve. I reckon it's pretty good. So if you're in the region, maybe come and have a look at it. Well, if you did enjoy this video, put a like on it. It really helps the channel. If you're new here, consider subscribing. If you do subscribe, click the notification bell. You'll know when the videos come out every week. And the old hands, as always, thanks for taking the time out of your day to watch one of my clips. Just get out there, enjoy the bush, be good to each other, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers from Steve and Kaz at Mud Ducks 4-Wheel Drive Touring. And there it is, guys. The mighty cruiser. By the way, I forgot to tell you, Bitumen Road just near here. Get in here in anything. 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, caravan, camper trailer, motorhome. It's all doable. Tent swags. You get where I'm coming from. Cheers, guys.